This is video number 4 of the Body Health series. I want to talk about dry brushing today. And so I'll give it a couple minutes because I know there might be questions with this one. So I'll wait a minute. Now, all of these practices are actually based in ancient practices. So this, it was attributed to Ayurvedic practice, but I really believe it's far more ancient than that, because every indigenous society has a way that they dry brush. And so dry brushing, really, when it comes down to it, is just stimulating of the circulation of lymph through the body. Lymph is the liquid that moves through the lymphatic system, which is our immune system, okay? So that's the fluid of the immune system, whereas blood is for our circulatory system, okay? But the lymph does not have a pump. How blood has the venous system that pumps the blood. A lot of people believe the heart is the pump, but actually the heart is a turret. So the venous system, the veins, and they push the blood. That's what actually pumps the blood, right? And so once it gets into the heart directs it where that that freshly oxygenated blood needs to go. It's a turret. It directs the blood. Whereas the lymphatic system does not have a way to circulate unless you move. So if you are sedentary or not even moving certain parts of your body, the lymph can actually stagnate. And that's where the lymph nodes will get swollen and they can even hurt. But those swollen lymph nodes with the stagnated lymph in it is what causes illness. So dry brushing actually helps move lymph through the body to keep it circulated, which improves immune health of the body. So a lot of people don't realize that. I've heard some people talk about dry brushing like it's for the circulation of the blood. It's not. It has nothing to do with that. It does actually stimulate the nerve endings in the body. So there's like Qigong, or even like acupuncturists, ancient Chinese, would have you tap the meridians of the body to help stimulate the energy of the body, vibration of the body. But dry brushing is all about circulating lymph through the body. So it's very important. First, you choose a brush, right? So these are both brushes that I use, okay? Now, it is important to have a natural bristle brush, but I will tell you that ancient indigenous societies used all kinds of things. Native Americans would use corn husks. Europeans would use the boughs off of trees or bushes. And so you can even see they still do things like that, like brush the skin after sweating or being in a sauna. They have those treatments where they'll tap the skin with the boughs of trees and the branches. So there's many different practices, but to use natural bristles. So this one's like corn husk, I believe. These natural hairs, and this is boar hair. The boar hair is a little softer. Literally, this one was like $3 at a Sally's Beauty Supply. This is actually the kind you can use for a hair. You can even get the boar's hair that they use for shining shoes, because that's even softer than this one. This was a specific brush for dry brushing. So it was expensive, it's bougie. And it's really hard. It's really coarse. I use this one because I can hold it like that and I can get my back better. Whereas this one, it's harder to hold on to, having to grip it. Whereas this one, I just slide it between my fingers and I can actually stretch to get down into the spots. You can get at the handled brushes too and do that. But I like doing the stretches anyway. But so how do you do it? How do you dry brush? It's always a good idea to dry brush also on an empty stomach. So how I oil pull while I'm showering, I am dry brushing before I shower in the morning. And so I always start at the feet. You want to continually brush towards the heart, but they're gentle, short strokes like this. So I'm brushing up the body, but I also do the soles of the feet. I'm brushing, dropping my brush, brushing, and then I start brushing up. You brush towards the heart. And I think that's why some people confuse it and think that it has to do with the circulatory system of the body, but it's actually the lymphatic system of the body. So when you get to places where there are actually lymph nodes, dig in better. So like especially the lymph nodes that tend to get clogged up are in the pelvis, in the armpits, and here in the neck. So when you're brushing up the feet, the soles of the feet, always brushing up. When you get to this, you're still going to be doing longer strokes, but go a little bit deeper into the folds right there where you have the lymph nodes. In the armpits, stroking down again towards the heart. So it's the same. You're stroking towards the heart, short strokes. Gentle. I'm not digging in. I'm not brushing as if I'm trying to like dig into my body. I'm gentle. It's not, I mean, there's gentle pressure. There's still pressure, but I'm not going to the point where I'm actually like raking. It's more of a gentle brushing. And so when you get to the neck, you want to go where the lymph nodes are. You want to go along the jawline and then down. Jawline and then down, so that you're brushing towards the heart. Now, always going towards the heart, but when you get to the stomach, this is the only place where you do circular. You want to brush the stomach, the abdomen, in the direction that digestion flows. So clockwise, so here the top of the stomach, and then all the way down to the pelvic floor and up. So you're doing it very gently. That's the only place where you do circular. Here where digestion is, and it stimulates all of the digestion and all of the lymph around the vital organs. And so it does improve your lymphatic system. It does improve your immune system. And it has also the added, which is like the cherry on top, but it's not the goal of doing dry brushing, is that it improves the appearance of cellulite and also the appearance of your skin because it removes dead skin cells. So there's only Elizabeth on here right now, but do you have any questions, Elizabeth, about dry brushing? That's why I wanted to do these live in case there's any questions that come up while I'm doing this. No? Okay. So that's dry brushing. Any questions, just contact me and I'm going to post it. So thank you. Love you. Oh, how often? I like doing it every morning because it stimulates everything. So it helps me wake up too, just like tapping the meridians, because it really gets blood flow going. It really gets the lymphatic system flowing, and it stimulates those meridians. So like the smaller capillaries and the meridians, it really starts stimulating them. So your whole body is just like beautiful. I mean, the whole purpose of all of these things is to improve the health of the body, but it really does help the body hold the higher frequency, the higher vibration, and really helps the soul come into the skin, and you'll feel all of that vibration. And I'm not a morning person, so doing these things in the morning, I have a really extensive morning routine, but this I still do every day. You know how the oil pulling, I don't do that every day. I drink the 1 glass of Soleil every day. I don't do the neti pot every day, but the dry brushing I do every single morning. I like that before I shower. And when you do it every day, it's quicker and quicker. It doesn't take as long to do it. But natural bristle brush, dry skin, that's why it's called dry brushing. So you're not using any kind of oil like you would like with gua sha. You're just dry brushing. So, any other questions? No? I'll post it. So have a beautiful Venus day.